Welcome back, Indie Champions. Today I've got something a little twisted for you. 7 indie games where you get to be the villain. Forget about saving the world or rescuing villagers. This time, it's all about chaos, mischief, and embracing your darker impulses. If you've ever wanted to see what it feels like to be the nightmare everyone dreads, you're in for a treat. These games flip the script and put you in the driver's seat of mayhem, so stick around. Let's see what indie games have in store when you get to be the monster instead of the hero. First on the list, Ion Shift doesn't just put you in the action, it puts you on the other side of the trigger, playing as a ruthless alien rampaging through a lockdown spaceship. Imagine a 2D platformer where fluid movement and millisecond reflexes are everything, with every level designed as an intense, enemy-crammed gauntlet. The one-hit kill system cranks up the stakes with every step, so every jump, dash, or slashed foe feels earned. But here's the best bit, you're no underdog. You're turning enemy turrets to your advantage, chaining together EMP grenades, and slicing your way to victory with pure alien ferocity. It's like Hotline Miami meets Carrion, bursting with frenetic action and a laser-sharp focus on skill and creativity. As the ship unravels, Ion Shift's non-linear level design and arsenal of deadly tricks really start to shine. You can hack local systems, improvise attacks using whatever's nearby, or even come up with totally new ways to create chaos. Mastery never feels out of reach, just incredibly rewarding, the kind of rush that has you chasing achievements, determined to clear every stage perfectly. The challenge is brutal, but the feeling of finally blitzing a tricky section or outsmarting overwhelming odds is unmatched. It's a game tailor-made for action junkies, and it's proof that sometimes wreaking havoc is the greatest feeling in gaming. If slipping into the skin of the monster sounds fun, Carrion is the perfect playground for your inner beast. In this reverse horror game, you're not running from danger, you are the danger. As a shifting, tentacled creature, you hunt and devour everyone unlucky enough to be stuck in a sprawling, underground research facility with you. Every scientist you gobble down adds to your grotesque mass, unlocking new mutations and abilities that let you rip apart vents, squeeze through tiny spaces, and turn any would-be hero into lunch. The slick pixel art and atmospheric sound design will pull you deeper into your own rampage with every gory meal. Because you're forced to approach every obstacle with a predator's mentality, Carrion's environmental puzzles and creative encounters feel uniquely satisfying. Sometimes you'll be stalking prey in the shadows, other times you'll be smashing through walls in full beast mode, but every moment keeps the terror dialed up. The campaign is short and there's no hand-holding. No maps means getting lost is half the adventure. But overcoming those challenges is all part of the thrill. Few games capture such a pure sense of power, and replaying levels to experiment with new strategies adds plenty of extra fun. When you want to redefine survival horror and scare your enemies instead of running from them, this is the game to play. Now, picture a game where your villainy is a bit more feathery. Untitled Goose Game lets you transform into the most obnoxious goose the world has ever seen, invading a quaint English village and systematically making life miserable for its unsuspecting people. Your arsenal isn't weapons or magic, but pure, irreverent chaos. Think stealing sandwiches, ruining gardens, and tricking townsfolk with a perfectly timed honk. The game's minimalist visuals and gentle piano music make your exploits even funnier, transforming the peaceful setting into your own hilarious prank playground. What sets Untitled Goose Game apart is how universal its brand of villainy is. Anyone can pick it up and immediately become a master of mischief. Every objective and puzzle has multiple solutions, so you're free to be as clever or as chaotic as you like. In co-op mode, the possibilities for double trouble are off the charts, as you and a partner discover new antics and annoyances together. Even though it's a short game, it's endlessly replayable thanks to all the secrets, bonus challenges, and inventive ways to torment your victims. If you've ever wanted to be the villain but keep the tone light and goofy, this game delivers non-stop laughs and playful bad behavior. Switching gears to a far darker brand of villainy, Ravenous Devils welcomes you as the mastermind behind a gruesome operation disguised as a humble pair of businesses, a tailor shop, and a pub with a very sinister menu. Every day, you're shuttling customers to back rooms, preparing special meals, and covering your tracks as you try to keep profits rolling in. It's a clever twist on restaurant and shop management games, with a macabre sense of humor that's as sharp as the cleavers you'll be wielding. What really makes Ravenous Devils stand out is its blend of addictive multitasking with a dose of sinister fun. The hand-drawn visuals and witty banter between the main characters bring real personality to your grisly enterprise, making every day feel like a new challenge. Upgrades, new recipes, and decor options allow you to refine your deadly system, mixing each round up just enough to keep you on your toes. It's brief but packed with replay value, and the satisfaction of building an effective evil business is oddly relaxing. If you've ever secretly wondered what it's like to be equal parts manager and mastermind, you won't want to miss this one. When it comes to whimsical villainy, Rain on Your Parade is happy to hand you the keys to ruined events everywhere. You're not a hero, you're not even a goose. This time, you're a mischievous cloud made out of cardboard. Whether gate-crashing weddings, soaking picnickers, or zapping people with surprise lightning, every level gives you crazy new powers to try. The game's playful art, silly costumes, and rapid-fire challenges mean you're always inventing a new way to mess with unsuspecting humans, and the game throws in plenty of movie and video game parodies to keep you guessing. What's really fun about Rain on Your Parade is how every moment invites creativity and experimentation. The humor and visual gags are constant, but there's genuine strategy behind ruining each event and unlocking all the objectives. Pushing for 100% can get repetitive, but the surprises keep coming. The more you explore, the more the game rewards your imagination and chaotic spirit. With over 50 levels and a ton of ways to stir up trouble, this is one game where you get to be the stormy little villain you always knew you could be. Time to turn the tables on classic fantasy tropes with Skul the Hero Slayer, where you find yourself fighting for the demon side as a plucky little skeleton. You're not just one skeleton, though. You can swap out dozens of cool skulls, each with its own wild moves, from ninja speed to explosive attacks. That means no two runs are ever quite the same, and adapting to whatever the game throws at you becomes a crucial part of your villainous journey. It's a roguelite packed with gorgeous pixel art, crisp controls, and a constant flow of new loot and abilities to discover. What makes Skul truly addicting is the roguelite structure. Every time you play, you're unlocking new skulls, changing up your tactics, and facing tougher human heroes determined to take back your home. The challenge can be intense, especially as you run into brutal bosses and trickier enemy combos, but the variety adds an extra shot of excitement every time you respawn. Sure, a little luck always helps, and the curve is steep for first-timers, but that just makes each hard-fought victory even sweeter. If you've ever wanted to see what happens when the villain gets a shot at saving their own kingdom, Skul is your moment to shine. And finally, let's finish with Zombie Night Terror, the only game that lets you command the zombie apocalypse in style. You don't play as a lone survivor, you're in charge of the entire brain-hungry horde, guiding mindless zombies from one side of the screen to the other. Think Lemmings meets Night of the Living Dead. You mutate zombies, set off insane chain reactions, and unleash your deadliest tricks to convert the last pockets of humanity. Every pixel oozes campy horror charm, and watching humans scramble in panic is a delicious reward. What stands out about Zombie Night Terror is its clever balance of strategy and chaos. Each level brings its own puzzles, hazards, and opportunities for creatively devouring everyone in sight, while new mutations and user-generated content keep things fresh long after the credits roll. Don't be fooled, though. The game can get punishing, and sometimes you'll need a bit of patience and trial and error to infect everyone. The twisted sense of humor holds everything together, making each victory as satisfying as it is blood-soaked. If turning the world into a feeding frenzy sounds like your idea of a good time, this game is a perfect playground for villainy. So, there you have it. 7 indie gems that let you unleash your inner villain and dive headfirst into deliciously devilish mayhem. Whether you're dashing through spaceships as an alien, rampaging as a tentacled monster, nabbing sandwiches as a goose, or running a macabre restaurant, these games all dare you to break the rules and embrace your darker side. Which one are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe you've discovered a new favorite bad guy adventure. See you in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content.